985-1628. Lots of damage was left behind in southwest Ohio last night after a tornado touchdown. This is from the area northeast of Hillsborough in Highland County. There were multiple reports of trees down and structural damage. Surveyors with the National Weather Service were out in the area today and confirmed that a tornado touched down there. And another tornado was confirmed to have touched down in Ross County overnight. Erica McNeil, an Enon native who lives in that area, told us her pole barn was completely destroyed by that tornado. Her neighbor's property was also damaged. The National Weather Service rated the tornado as an EF0, the lowest category. Officials with the National Weather Service say that tornado touched down in another part of Ross County near Frankfort and another near South Salem. All right, and on this Saturday evening, we're going to check in with meteorologist Mike Joyce, who's joining us live from Storm Center 7 forecast. And Mike, you were telling me some of the things that you noticed about the tornadoes.
Yeah, it was another overnight event. 5 tornadoes touching down in south central Ohio, and it was one of those situations where a lot of us were letting our guards down, going through the night, heading to bed. But let's talk about this tornado and how the Miami Valley was not affected by this. In fact, this storm came out of northern Kentucky. It was not associated with the rain that we had earlier that evening. So here is a radar screenshot of what happened around 1:30 last night. So we can see where this is relative to the Miami Valley. Well off to the south central portion of the state, south of Columbus, right near Chillicothe. We can see where 5 of those tornado reports are, but the most significant one is this one near South Salem, rated EF2, producing wind up to 115 miles per hour. So this was a serious situation, and why we saw all of those damage reports from the area. And again, that storm did come out of northern Kentucky, producing potential wind damage and even a tornado warning south of Cincinnati. Came right up into south central Ohio, and thankfully most of the Miami Valley missing out on that. It's certainly a rough night. But tonight, very quiet. We are experiencing a mostly clear sky, and that means temperatures are dropping off thanks to the cold front that rolled through yesterday. That cold front now well off to the east coast, and high pressure building behind it. So as that happens, we get to see the sunshine coming back, and we are going to be feeling pretty nice. 47 in Troy right now. Look at all those trees illuminated on this beautiful evening. Wind out of the west at 8 miles per hour, so it was breezy this afternoon. That's died down now that it's overnight, but heading into tomorrow, we're going to notice that wind cranking up again. And most of the Midwest is in a similar spot that we are, mid-40s for most of our locations, but we are starting to notice some spots here in the Miami Valley getting a little bit cooler. We have 49 in Urbana, Springfield still holding on to 50, Greenville at 45 degrees. So I expect temperatures to dip down just a little bit more overnight tonight, and then once we get into the morning, low 40s for most of our communities, but it won't be that cold all day long. Sunshine and a breezy westerly wind will bring us right back up into the mid-60s again, and we should stay there for a few hours in the afternoon before back into the evening we're in the 50s again. So a comfortable day overall, sunshine, a little bit breezy, and for fall activities over the next few days, we are going to be in pretty good shape. Temperatures again in the 60s for Monday, 69 degrees warming up, and then 72 on Tuesday. So we're not going to be cool for long, just a couple days, but we're not going to have that almost summer-like feel that we've had for several days. And an update on fall colors, still changing just a little bit. I'm not seeing a whole lot of color just yet. It is delayed just a little bit because of the warm weather that we've had. But the average high temperature is in the mid-60s. We're going to be close to that tomorrow. Compare that to November and December, where we really start cooling down. But we're going to be above average through most of our 5-day forecast, with temperatures again in the 70s Tuesday and Wednesday. Next chance of rain is Thursday, and it's only one day. We dry out again by Friday.
Loving that cool off. Thank you so much, Mike. Well, for months, local blood banks have struggled to keep blood on the shelves, and now the American Red Cross says it too has a low supply.